You are listening to Girls in Low Places.
We're like the country music podcast that your mum banned you from listening to.
Let's go, you're free.
Who let us backstage, honestly?
How are you today, Carly?
I'm so good. How are you?
We're good. We're very excited to have you in London. What's your favourite thing to do when you come to London?
I like to shop. I had already had to buy a new suitcase for all my clothes that I bought. Like I have another suitcase that I don't.
Well, it's all the layers you've had to buy.
Not all the spring clothes that I got. Your shopping is better here.
Do you think? Don't knock it. We come to places like Nashville and we're like, oh my God, look at this. Look at the cute outfit boots. We're nearly a year on from the Hummingbird release, and now there's going to be a deluxe album. Is there like a big gap between the writing of the songs that get featured on the deluxe, or are they workshopped back when you started writing the album?
These 3 songs, it's kind of funny. 2 of them, Heart First and If Looks Could Kill, they were written actually during the 29 album cycle. So they were written while I was working on 29. And what people don't realize, you write a lot of songs that people never hear. But these were 2 songs that I knew deserved to have a moment. It just wasn't the right moment yet. It didn't feel right for Hummingbird. It didn't feel right for 29 proper. And what is the other song? I'm trying to think of what it's called. These are also new. I can't believe I get to talk about them.
No Rain.
No Rain. No Rain. I have it tattooed on my body. I can't believe I forgot it.
Just to remind you.
Yeah, I'm like, clearly I need to be reminded. No Rain was actually written in the last couple of months. So that's a brand new one that tells a little bit of a different sentiment of just if you're feeling low, realizing that hard things bring good. And that felt very much like the right title for the deluxe.
It feels like a very reflective song. Do you feel like these songs really like tie a bow on this emotional chapter of your life?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a very emotional songwriter. So I think I will always write music that's very feeling oriented. But yeah, I think these songs, to me, 29 was part 1, Hummingbird is part 2 of a very big journey in my life. All of these songs fit into it. And I feel like to leave it with No Rain, No Flowers is the perfect way to enter into what will be a new chapter.
Yeah. What was the most challenging song to write on the whole record?
Probably My Place. It's my favorite song on the record, but I wrote it from a really personal place of a relationship that ended while writing that album that was really important to me. And I think that kind of reality of watching somebody move on and be happy without you, even if you know that the relationship probably was for the best to end, is a really hard thing. So I would say that song was pretty hard to write.
You write, like, just like you answered that question, from such a personal and like candid place. As artists, you kind of have to be so vulnerable and share every thought, feeling, and emotion. Do you find that difficult in a world where now everybody can comment back with things like TikTok and things like all this social media noise? Do you find it sometimes like scary to put yourself out there like that when everyone else gets to sort of...
I think I made a choice with 29 to really go there, if you will. I don't know how to not. I don't know how other artists write or record songs that don't have any meaning to them.
Yeah.
Some have very big, large, much bigger careers than I do. I just can't do that.
Yeah.
So it comes with a price. I think everybody wants to attach an opinion about anything in this day and age.
Yeah.
And they're not afraid of it. So I think what I have learned is at the end of the day, it is my duty as a songwriter to write the most honest thing to me. If some people want to interpret it a certain way, or they want to say something about it or pick it apart, or all of those things, there are also, to those comments, so many that are actually feeling really seen and understood through my music. So I don't always do a great job.
You do, Carly.
I try really
you worry.
hard to not let that stuff affect me.
As you should.
And just be, at the end of the day, I lay down every night and I know that I'm putting out the most authentic music that I can.
Yes.
That's the only thing I can control.
And that is the thing that connects with us as the listeners. Like if we're going through something like a hard breakup or something in our lives that we can identify with, that's the only music that matters.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what else? I don't want to listen to something that's, abstract.
Yes, totally.
No. What do you want to say on the next record? That's something I want to know. You've
Well, I'm in the process of it.
Ooh.
It's already halfway done.
It's cooking.
She is cooking.
She's cooking.
She is in the oven. How do I say this without saying, it's like I'm in that process right now of writing it. I would say my story, I want to get to a place where I'm writing music that is absolutely about me, but I'm also writing what I feel to be every woman's story. So I think I'm in the process of kind of using that as a muse to maybe tell a friend's story or tell, my story, but then the next song could be somebody else's, something that they've gone through, just to give me a little bit more
Give you a break.
diversity maybe, and like what I'm writing about, but still making it feel compelling to me. I think it is my duty though, I feel like, as who I am in this format, to be writing what people are going through. So now I'm kind of looking a little bit more outward at the lens of
But
people.
maybe you can give yourself a time to be like super happy, calm, and chill, and not having to like write about these. Give someone else some trauma. To write
I'm
about,
like, can you write about? Can I pull from your story, please?
You are like in the next stage of your career. Who is the most exciting person coming up through the ranks that you are excited about as a new artist?
Oh, I mean, I think there's some really strong artists coming out. It's hard for me to say that they're like new because they're coming out swinging. But I mean, two that come to mind for me, if I was going to pick like a female and a male, Ella Langley would be my female to bet on. Yeah. But again, like it feels weird for me to say that because like she doesn't need me to say that because she's just crushing. But I mean, if you look at somebody that's coming up behind me that I'm like, you're a real artist. Yeah. Her and Zach Top. Again, he doesn't need me to say that, but these are two people that I feel like they bring something to the country music table that is needed. That's fresh.
You have a date with Cody Johnson coming up in Texas. Yeah. Cody's coming to London to do C2C. Is everything bigger in Texas? And is your show going to be even bigger in Texas?
I mean, I do feel like being a part of a Cody Johnson show in Texas is going to be huge.
Yeah.
I am obsessed with him. I think he's seriously one of the best artists that we have. He's one of the best singers that this format has had in a really long time. And he's just a great guy. So I'm sure that it's going to be, I don't know, I'm really excited to get to be a part of it. And we're a part of several shows with him this summer.
I've never been to Texas. And everyone says everything is bigger in Texas. I just feel like I'm going to get bigger in Texas because I'm going to eat everything.
Well, a lot of people think that I'm from Texas because my hair's big.
But your hair's full of secrets. Like Gretchen Wieners.
Exactly. Mean Girls, girl.
Can you tell us a secret? Got a secret you can tell us?
A secret that I can tell you. Well, that feels contradicting. A secret.
I suppose the deluxe album is the secret.
Yeah, I might have just heard a mix of a collaboration I'm a part of.
Ooh.
That was really bad that I just said that, but secrets are told.
If you could collaborate with any artist who isn't in the country music scene, who would it be and why?
John Mayer.
Ooh.
It's just hot.
Yeah. I was going to say, you're going to fall into the John Mayer trap? No.
I know that Riley Green just did a version of Slow Dancing in a Burning Room. Like, that's awesome. But like, I want to do a version of Slow Dancing in a Burning Room with John Mayer. In a burning room with him.
You do that, and I'll do a version of Worst Way with Riley in the room.
I'll do that too.
With the cereal.
I would too.
Whew. I love yours and Kelsea Ballerini's friendship. Yeah. Like, I feel like you guys must know where all the bodies are buried. If she needed a body to be buried, are you doing it? If she's going down, are you going down too?
For sure. I think we would, but I mean, truthfully, we could end each other's careers, I think, at this point, if we really wanted to. So we could cancel each other. That's how close we are.
I love that.
Yeah. I will say, like, I got to see 2 of her shows on her arena tour, and it's just unbelievable to watch her connection with people and just how she's blown up over the last few years. And she's truly one of the kindest people in the world.
You can tell that. You can sense that. She's a girl's girl. She's one of the girls.
Girl. She is.
What is the best story you have about your friendship that we don't already know? Is there a funny story back in the day before you guys were big?
A couple come to mind. She was the first person that I told I was filing for divorce.
Ooh,
Um,
that is
she then called me when she was filing. So we had like a weird,
oh my god.
like kindred spirit in that. I think something that sums her up the most is we like to drink wine. I usually go over to her house and she like meets me at the front door with a glass of wine. It's very cute. But she, when I was just starting out, I didn't have a record deal yet. She took me on the road. Dibs was out. So she was baby artist.
Yeah.
But she had the thought, and I've carried it with me as I've had female artists like opening for me. She was like, I was driving a 15-passenger van with my band in it and a U-Haul in the back of our equipment. And I was like, so tired. And she was like, is that what you're coming in? And I was like, yeah, we don't have bus yet. And she was like, no, you're sleeping on my bus tonight and going to the next show so that you have like proper sleep. And she let me go to her radio visit the next day and like just, again, girl understands.
She gets it. She's a girl that gets it.
She's just great. We've had many nights of drinking and yeah.
And when you're homeless on your U-Haul,
She's like, come on, little girl. No home. I'm like, please, can I sleep in a
get your
bed?
big hair in here.
Exactly. I did have big hair then.
So country music often made you do it, as you say. What is the worst thing that country music has ever made you do?
Marry a country artist. I got.
Yes, you did. Country music got you out.
Country music also made me successful because I got out. So there you go. Yeah.
That's why we love country
song,
music.
you know? I mean, truly though, to get married and divorced in a year, that is legit country. I don't know if people know this. This is a lot for me to be telling. I don't know why I'm telling this. I've literally had 3 sips of wine and I'm like, let me tell you everything. A secret that my hair would tell you is I filed for divorce the same week. I hope you're happy. What number 1? If that isn't some Loretta Lynn shit, I don't know what is.
Why does the universe work this way for us?
My favorite is Lainey just had a US number 1 with 4x4 by You on the week she got engaged. I had a number 1 on the week I filed for divorce. So
that's wild.
Yeah.
It's wild. 29 has got me through a lot. I called off my wedding last year and 29 got me through a lot of that because I feel like, I mean, I'm older than 29, sadly, but still that like really, it just, you know what I'm saying. I do. All your expectations and they shift. Yep. 29 is that one got me through. We're going to play a game now. The game is called the OK Game because you were not okay in Oklahoma.
Oh,
okay. Okay, so basically I'm going to say, is it okay? And you're going to tell me, yes, it's okay, or no, it's not.
Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay.
If this was a drinking game and someone had to say okay every time we drink, that would be perfect. Okay. Oh, God, I done it again. Right. Is it okay to get a hummingbird tattoo in honor of the album?
Yeah, I have one.
Brilliant.
Okay.
That answered that.
Yes.
Literally in permanent ink.
Do it.
Is it okay if I'm not over my ex, but only when I've had 2 glasses of wine?
No, it's not. I've been there and just don't do it. Don't text, don't call, just don't do it.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Put the wine down?
Just put the wine down.
Or maybe put the phone down. Drink the wine.
Yeah, drink the wine, but lock the phone away.
Oh my God. Is it okay if Kelsea Ballerini tells you you're drunk, go home? Do you actually go home? Is that okay?
If it's a guy, absolutely go home. If it's me, no, I'm sticking over.
Yeah. Drive me home.
Drive me home. No.
Take me home. I need to go home.
Call me an Uber.
Is it okay to carry on the affair if you know you're the other woman, even if you never wanted to be that girl?
Absolutely not. No. If you know, you got it.
So that's your takeaway from doing that duet with Ashley McBryde?
Yeah, it's like, I think the beauty in that song is both women were innocent.
Yes.
So there really are, everybody wants to blame the other person when in reality, that person may have no idea. And that's why I think that song was so important. But if you're the other woman and you freaking know that somebody's married, you're nasty.
You wanted to be that
Yeah,
girl.
and I'm going to hurt you.
Yeah, we are. It's not okay, okay?
It is not okay.
Is it okay that I pretend to know a lot about wine, but I just pick the one with the prettiest label?
Absolutely. I do that.
Brilliant. It's wine. Wine's wine.
Wine is wine.
Wine is wine.
Works.
Is it okay to buy the deluxe Hummingbird album and give the original album now to my mum and pretend it's a gift?
Absolutely. All day, okay.
What is your go-to karaoke song and why?
Usually, Man, I Feel Like a Woman, just because you get everybody in the bar on the first. Let's
go, girls.
We're in.
Yeah, perfect. We're in. Who's the most famous person in your phone book who would pick up right now? But I'm not going to make you do it. Maybe I should.
Gwen Stefani, probably.
Do you pick up sometimes and just go, don't speak?
Oh my God, what if I did? Like, don't speak. Hang up on her. She'd be like, what?
Let's test it. I'm kidding. So, we are all getting our C2C outfits ready. So who is your style inspiration icon that we should all be looking and go, yeah, we should go after her. Apart from you, style icon.
Oh, that's so nice. I really like the way Casey Musgraves dresses.
I know, she's always the girl.
Era that she's just so classy and beautiful.
Yeah, she's like AI.
Yeah, she actually does not look like a real human. Yeah. She's so beautiful. Gorgeous. I find myself just staring at her Instagram, Casey. I'm sorry. It's true.
We all have an Instagram stalk, and she's a good one. She is a good one. What is one lyric from the album that summarizes how you feel right now?
And the hummingbird flies on by, and so do I. Because it's my little sentiment of I'm not going to let things bother me. Let them go.
Let it go. Mm-hmm. That's growth.
Right?
That is growth, yeah. Okay, one song on the album is Rock, Paper, Scissors.
Yes.
So we're going to play Rock, Paper, Scissors.
Fine.
And then whoever wins, we're then going to dare ya. You see what I'm doing here?
I like it.
You see where I'm going with this? So then we get a little dare. That's one of my favorites.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, you get to dare me or I get to dare you.
Okay.
Depending on who's.
Well, I got this thing on me.
Oh yeah, maybe smash the mic up.
I'm gonna take this off. So
you take it off. Okay. Are you gonna hurt me?
I mean, hurt his ears. Maybe hurt your ears.
Carly's just gonna go 1, 2, 3.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay, we go right.
Ready?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Okay, again. 1, 2, 3.
Oh shoot! You get me.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna dare you. If you could write a song about this interview, what would it be called and how would it go? A little chorus.
Oh my. Let's see. We said okay too many times, but I'm drinking wine, so damn it, I'm fine. Hanging out in London, I love it here. I need to move here, it's very clear.
Stunning. I especially liked how much that showed your vocal range.
That's how I can really sing right there.
I'm gonna.
It was a rap. It was the beat that you gave me. Yeah. I kind of felt like a rap. I don't know what just happened.
Carly Pearce with best new rap album next year. I'm thrilled. She's going in a real new direction, talking about other people's trauma through rap.
Yeah.
You are listening to Girls in Low Places.
We're like the country music podcast that your mum banned you from listening to.
Let's go, you're free.
Who let us backstage, honestly?